Welcome back, folks. One of my subscribers by the name of Nirvako, uh, he or she wanted me to do a Panzer 4H review. So here's the Panzer 4H. It's after watching the Girl on Panzer anime, I really wanted to get one of these tanks. So that's probably how I got it. Now this is one of the new tanks that's introduced with 9.0 patch. 9.0 bring the Panzer 4D, the Panzer 4A, as well as the Stug 3B into this patch. So that's why these four new tanks are introduced to help with the historical battle, but nobody plays historical, so whatever. Now the Panzer 4H is the next the tank line that you can get to the Porsche Tiger without having to get to the Panzer 3NA. So you can actually get to the Porsche Tiger, the Henshaw Tiger as well, without going to the Douchewagon and the VK3001H, because I hate these two tanks. I hate the Douchewagon more because Douchewagon has no armor, as well as the VK3001 has no armor. So these two tanks, in my opinion, are garbage, and you're going to heavy tank line with no armor. So these two grinds are pretty bad. So if you want to play the German heavy tanks, I recommend going through the Panzer 4H, because these two tanks are just goddamn awful. Because they're heavy tanks and they have no armor. They have 50 at the front, 50 at the front, 50 at the side, 50 at the rear. It's fucking box, a shitty box. So if you want to play the heavy tanks on the German tank tree, I recommend the Panzer 4H. Yeah, in order to get to the Panzer 4H, you have to go sideways from Panzer 3A to the Panzer 4A, which is experience cost, but it's only 1,250. And you have to go to 4,000, and the Panzer 4H will cost you about 12,000 each. So it's okay. It's a medium tank at tier 5, so it's not that hard of a grind. But let's look at the tank itself. Now the tank is very good with 480 hit points, which is not bad. It will take a beating or two before it goes out. It has a 26-ton weight, so it's okay. It has a 440 engine power, which is a bit lacking, but specific power to the low weight makes this tank has a very good specific power, which is a 16.64, which is not bad. It's very good medium tank specific power. Now top speed is kind of below 40 kilometers per hour, which is okay. Degrees traverse is 32, which is okay. It's not good. Like 37 will make this thing even better, but it's okay. We cannot complain. 40 for the turret, which is 44 for the turret, which is not bad. Very good for the turret. Now the hull armor is very interesting. It's 80 at the front, 30 at the side, 20 at the rear, which is kind of bad side and rear armor, but it's okay if you're coming from the Panzer 4D. If you play the Panzer 4D, this is actually a better upgrade, because the front is, instead of 30, it's now 80. So it's not bad. The turret, the turret is kind of bad. It's 50 at the front, 30 at the side, 30 at the rear. So turret is still pretty weak. Now there's not that big of a gun mallet, so if you manage to get hit like this spot right here and this spot right here, it will go through, obviously. Now this tank does have space armor on it, so HE shells that shot at this tank will get reduced by significant amounts. Significant amounts if you get shot with HE shells. So if a Sherman shoots you at the sides with its HE, the HE shell will be mitigated by a lot with the space armor. So other than that, let's see what equipment I put. Now I put gun rammer to increase with the DPM. DPM on this tank is pretty good. It's about 17,000 with the 75mm AP gun. It's about 3,300 with the HE gun, with the Derp gun, but we can get to that later. I put additional grousers on this tank, just to increase the mobility, because it's a medium tank. You want to flank around people a lot, so this will help you with the terrain resistance. Now I put vents on this tank as well, so vents is just amazing. It helps everybody with their skills, so this also help you with your DPM, your maneuverability, and everything good about this tank you can help. Alright, so let's talk about the guns. Now this tank gets you already got a 75mm from the Panzer 4D, I think. You should get the Panzer 4D. Yeah, L43. Yep, you get the same gun, Panzer 4D. Now the upgraded Panzer 4 gun, Panzer 4H gun, is just 10 more pen, I think. 7 more penetration, same amount of damage, more accurate, Same aim time, so it's okay-ish gun. It's an okay-ish medium gun at this tier. Does a bit lacking on the penetration though, but it's still good. It has a very high fire rate of 15 rounds per minute. You can also mount a derp gun on this tank. Now let's compare the derp gun. See, derp gun, yep, it's pretty much the same as a Sherman derp gun. Let's look at the Sherman. As we can see, it's the same gun, almost. 55 accuracy, 0.55, whatever, 2.3 aim time. Now what's amazing is you can fire AP shells with this gun. AP will do 64 pen and 350 damage. You cannot do that on the M4 gun. So the rate of fire is about the same, but the Sherman will be nerfed in the 9.1 update that's coming up. So the rate of fire will decrease. So this tank will get a decrease in rate of fire and an increasing aim time. 2.3 will become 2.5. So instead of firing every 8 round or every round per 8 seconds, this will fire about every round per 9 seconds. So the Sherman derp will get nerfed. So if you still want to play the Sherman, the derp tank that is the Sherman, you can also play the Panzer IV now. So this will be your main substitute. Now this tank is not bad. It does have a lot of space armor compared to the main turret. The first turret does not have space armor, so this turret compared to the second turret does not have space armor, so it does have less view range as well. So you do want the space armor on this tank too, since there's not that much armor on the tank. Now I do not have full crew with this tank, so I cannot show you the crew skills. But once I get, if I get 100% with this crew, I'll show the commander. I'll probably get recon to increase the view range of 350 to more. Gunner, I'll probably get snapshot to help on to shoot. Obviously, gun's not that accurate if you're using the derp gun, obviously. And 0.39 accuracy on the AP gun is not that accurate as well. So snapshot will be good on the gunner. Driver will be off-road driving to help with the movability, whatever, of the tank. Radio operator will be situational awareness to increase the view range. You need more view range because this is a medium tank. And loader will probably be, I don't know, repairs or camouflage, one of which. So let's go into tank inspector to show you the armor values and see what the weakness of this tank is. Alright, here we have the Panzer IV in tank inspector. Alright, this is still a very pretty tank. As you can see, the frontal armor is 80. Now when you angle it, it's about 120-ish. So if you angle like this and point your gun like this towards somebody, ooh, around a corner or something. So you can actually come around a corner like this and point your gun at them. There you go. So try to do this around a corner. Now when you do this, your frontal armor is about 100-ish. Now if you do even more, and you can trick people into shooting you at like this type of angle before you pull out the way out, like exposing this side. You can trick them into shooting here, which is 120-ish. So this will overmatch most medium tank guns at the same tier. Now remember, you still don't have a lot of armor, even though 80 is very good for a medium tank. Side armor, it's only 35 because of the 5mm on the spacing on the side armor. But if you angle this tank a bit, the side armor will become 80-ish. So if 30 become 80, that's amazing. That's more than double. So this will help a lot if you angle this tank. Now side armor will also prevent full damage with HE shells shot at you. So if a Sherman shooting at you with the HE shells, the HE shell will not do much because the space armor. HE will just splash on the space armor, doing about like 20-ish damage to you or something like that. It will not do the full 300-ish damage. If you shoot a Sherman at the size with a derp gun, you can automatically penetrate and do full damage, obviously. So, alright. So this tank is not bad. Now, if you look at the gun depression, this tank have a lot of gun depression, about 10 degrees, which is not bad for a German tank. Let's see how much gun depression. 10, which is not bad. Very not bad. Compared to the T-34 and the Type T-34, that this gun depression is actually pretty decent. Gun elevation is also not bad, so it does move the gun pretty high. Now let's look at the main armor. So as you can see, the frontal armor is 80-ish plate right here. Now there's a weak spot of 20 armor of the upper glacis. Not many people know about this, but the upper glacis is pretty weak. It will not bounce shots because it's only 20-ish. Now if it's 30-ish, it actually will start bouncing shots, but 20-ish is not gonna 20-ish millimeter armor will not overmatch any of the guns shooting at it. So this is a very big weak strip. Now you know, and knowing's half the battle. And these two middle plates are 80-ish, so that will help you against most shots if they're shooting at the flat panels. The turret armor, let's see. Turret is 50 at the front, so turret is pretty weak. So try to hide this turret. The cupola is actually deceivingly well armored. It's 95 and rounded, so you can actually go up to 200. So the cupola is actually a pretty strong part of the tank. Side armor, you have none. You have 30 at the side with a 5mm space armor. So you try to angle this tank as much as possible. So it will turn this into 80, 100, and you're shooting off blanks. So space armor is very helpful. Space armor is also on your the turret of this tank, so it will help you against like space right here. See, it will become 90 with only 30. It will become 200 in some places. So space armor will help you all the way around this tank. So your tank is much well protected against other derp shots shooting at you. Now a KV2 shoot at you will still do a hell of a lot of damage because of the splash radius, but like a M4 derp shot your space armor will mitigate it, so it won't be as painful. But if you shoot back with a derp shot, he will feel it. So the gun mount is kind of okay-ish size. It's not that well armored though, but it can get up to 600-ish. So this will automatic bounce most shots if you shoot around the gun. Now this little part away from the gun is actually pretty weak. This is only about 50-ish. So shooting at the turret is a viable option if you want to destroy this tank, if you're face hugging it. Now let's compare it directly with the Sherman to see how the stats. Whoops, M4. As you can, I think the Sherman is using the 76mm. Yep, right. So you can see we have better DPM than the Sherman if you're using the AP guns or the non-derp guns. We do reload faster, we do less module damage, we have less pen because the Sherman gets 128, but we have about the same damage, so it's not that bad. So we have 1 caliber less of pen, but it's not bad. The shell travels slower too, about 2 meters slower, but we do fire a lot faster with this gun. Now this tank does not have a better view range than the Sherman. Yes, we have 20 less view range than the Sherman, so that's you have to be careful. We do have better specific power, so we do move faster from 0 to our top speed. We turn slower, obviously, and we go fast slower, obviously. We only go 40 kilometers per hour. Sherman can go to 48. But we do have about the same terrain resistance, other than soft terrain. Sherman has better soft terrain resistance than we do. Alright. Maneuverability, we have better firing on the move. So this tank is better firing at brawling when you try to circle around somebody. And that's pretty much it. This tank make some credits. So now you can also put the derp gun on and we can test out the derp guns. So let's switch to Sherman and Sherman derp. Alright. Collision model off. Alright, as we can see with the derp gun, whoa, we're not firing HE. There we go. If we're firing HE, we have better DPM than the Sherman because we fire faster. The Shermans will be nerfed in the next upcoming patch, so that's pretty why. Aim time we have 2.12 and 2.21. The Sherman will be nerfed to 2.5-ish, so the Sherman will be nerfed. So that's gotta suck for Sherman drivers. But if you want to play the M4 with the derp again, you can just play the Panzer IV-H with the derp. It's pretty much the same. And the Panzer IV-H can also use AP shells for the lulz, just in case if you need AP shells. All right, let's go back to the main game and let's have some live games. All right, let's have some live games. I'm gonna use the 75mm first before I use the 105mm. Just to demonstrate the 105. Oh, it's a derp gun. All right. Tier 5. This is good. Good matchmaking. So I have to play very cautiously though. Encounter. There's no artillery, so there's no point in sweeping around, in my opinion. But let's see how many people goes to that side. If there's a lot of people, like the Panzer IIIC, or Panzer 3, Panzer 1C. If he goes around, if there's like more than 3 people going to the other side, I'll probably follow them. Just to sweep around. Yeah, I'll play as sniper support. Let's see how many people do it. We have 20 more health than the M4. 40 more health than the M7. That's a lot of health. Alright, nobody's going that side. Might as well. I can pull back fast because I'm fast enough. So it's not, no worries. Cheap highs going down. 82 is coming this way. Yep. He can be a door stopper. But I'm not gonna be in the front. No sirree, no way. No way, Jose. This tank reversed at 20 kilometers per hour. So I'm gonna reverse to here with some cover. And the 82 can spot for us. Oh, legs. Panzer 1C. Okay, our Panzer 1C is stock and he's getting shot at. Small caliber gun though, who's only 40 damage. What is that guy shooting at? Alright. We'll follow the AT2. Since the AT2 has armor and he can spot for us. He spots for us, so we shoot the stuff he spots. There he is, M4. He's using a Derp gun. Got him. Panzer 4D. Actually hit him. Bounce on the space armor. Hit the middle of the turret. The gun is not that accurate. Guy's tracks. Guy's turret. Missed again. Missed again. Oh my god, this gun is not that accurate. Oh, I got killed. Oh well. Wow. We're winning by like 1,000,000,000 to 1. Now we can give this AT2 a push. That was easy. Oh, down top. See? The angle of the armor. And for a cheeky ram. For cheeky ram. Repair the tracks. SU-85 is out of the question, so we're not scared about SU-85. Matilda. Check the charts. Oh. Well, just missed. Okay. And there's a T-82 somewhere. That was easy. Where did it bounce off of me? Oh, the frontal plate. Through the tracks too. GG. I could snipe this SU-85. You have bullets for spare. So don't worry about it. I have bullets for days. Got him. There he is. And got him. Nice. GG. That was easy. So this thing is, it's okay at accuracy. It's 0.39. It's not that good at accuracy. What am I talking about? High caliber. What? That was only okay. It's an easy tier 6 or tier 5 game. Easy peasy. Okay, tier 6. I jinxed myself. All right. Okay, it's a tier 6, but it's only like 3 tier 6s, so it's not that bad. Now, this tank does have good gun depression, very good, 10 degrees, so it's almost American, almost. It's a mediocre tank. The Chinu is it's very mediocre. It's good pen, but just not that fast. Yes, let's do medium wolf packs. Oh, lags. Please, stop. Oof. He does have the same health as me, but he doesn't have that armor, that much armor. I think it's 50. 50-ish. Oh, lag spike. So much building lags me. Dusts. Clouds of... What? It's not... Okay. There is 2 artillery in play. And tier 6 artillery at that, too. So I have to be careful. Very, very cheeky shot. Panzer 30, he has no armor. He has 50 at the front. Alright, we still have armor. Our armor is still decent. Where do you bounce off? My gun man. Okay. Front of his plate. He's getting pummeled. Oh, lags, please stop it. Fix my gun, because I don't like a damaged gun. Who's shooting at me? Angle. Angle the tank. There you go. You can keep shooting there all you want, son. It's a Panzer 3? Okay. Picker max. Gun mallet. Right on the gun mallet. Are you kidding me? Wait, why am I lagging? I just had a very big lag spike. Why am I lagging? Where's that dick Vex? Lags! There's that big Vex. Nice Chinu took care of him. I'm lagging for some reason. Oh, bigger man, stop. Ah! Bounce off my frontal plate. See, this tank is troll. Nice. Protect myself against artillery for a bit. Wait a bit. Wait a bit. Wait a bit. Wait a bit. There you go. Now we move. So, Dick and Max still trolls. Oh god, that's a very, very dodgy shot. No. Ah! Where's that Su-85? See, he bounced right off the front of my plate, so this tank still can troll shots if you angle yourself well. Okay, now just clean up. Oh, never mind. He's dead. So this tank is pretty good. Bounce off once on the gun mallet, bounce off once on my space armor, and bounce off once against my frontal plate of 80. So it's still pretty good. Decent. Pretty good. Pretty good. Alright, let's do 2 games with the Derp gun, and we'll see you. Oh, sorry, I've been talking with the mic off. But let's have a few games with a 105mm. That was weird. I was talking, but the mic was. I had to do something. So let's do some few games with a 105mm. Let's go down. Try to take key positions. Now we have the Derp gun, so Derp gun is not that accurate. So going to the other side, unlike with the 75mm, is not that advisable with the Derp gun. Get the Sherman, but we need to take key advantage, key positions first. We have an Su-85 coming out there. Tilda, I cannot underground Tilda with the stroke down, so I got splashing. Still have a Sherman somewhere in the forest. In town. Did we lose our... he doesn't have a derp. We still have backup. A lot of backup. So that gives us plenty of time to shoot at these. Oh god, Derp's right into the ground. So it's there. Yeah, you cannot shoot at me. I'm not getting shot. There you go, see? Haha! Spotting the entropy. I was talking to myself for like a minute. Okay, artillery's still going. He really wants to derp at me. Missed. Oh, his guy's not gonna do it. Eh, he's instantly dipped. Gibbed. That's what he's taking another push right now. Right. Totally took a shot. And it hits our space armor. GG. Ha! Space armor. See, this tank does good against artillery shots. It's a cheap shell, but artillery just doesn't care. Wait, that was all the way down there? Jesus, I thought he was on the hill. That was actually a good shot. That was a very good shot. I thought he was on the hill. But apparently he was all the way down there. Make sure nobody else is on the hill and we're set. Yeah, they're all in the forest. And thank God we didn't go to the forest. A whole bunch of sneaky tank destroyers and I was talking to myself for a minute. So let's go with this type T-34. I don't want to go with the obvious location. That's never been good. Oh, he's trapped. He fixed it. I'm gonna take lead now. He's died. He died. Okay. There's a Churchill. There's a very rapid fire gun. And we'll try to derp people across the field. Ah, way too hard of a lead. This is why the derp gun is not that. Derp him! Let's stop the kill. So the derp gun is not good at far ranges. Here's the Gib, even though it's not even fully aimed. Let's try the KS for this top gun. Nah, he got the top gun. God damn it. So this gun, the derp gun is okay. It is an okay gun, unless if you have friends covering your ass. So you need friends to cover your ass in order for the derp gun to work. But let's have another game. It's a dirt gun, so it's not accurate. It derped in front of the crowd in front of me. I was talking to myself for 1 minute. I had to go do something and turn off the mic and stuff. But oh shit, okay, derp gun's now gonna be useful in a tier 6 match, since it's tier 6 match. Or not tier 6, tier 7 match, what am I talking about? Tier 7 match, so derp gun's gonna be useful. Now we have to be very precise about our location with the dirt gun. It's mostly tier 7 too, so we're down by 1 tier 7. So I had to play effectively. There was a musical skip, whatever. Okay. I'll go the hill, I guess. I'll play a turret from the back. Since we're tier 7, I'm afraid of meeting up the T-29s on the hill. But let's see. We have T-34-1, the squash tank with us, and a KV-2, and the Panzer. No, we don't have the Panzer. We got the T-34-1, KV-2, and a regular T-34. Okay, that's fine. The KV-2. We'll just have to save the KV-2, and you can derp stuff for us. So when you're playing medium tanks, you have to be aware of your allies that's following you, because you need to be fall back, and you need to be your ass covered, and there's a lag. So you need cover, and you need support. You're not a heavy tank, and then again, heavy tank needs support as well. So we'll wait for the squash tank to catch up before we move out. Squash tank has turret armor, so he can pull out in front of me. There is one annoying tier 7 artillery in play, so let's be careful. Squash tank 44, the Hellcat's up here. Okay, we can deal with him. Oh Jesus. Lags plus 50 seconds. Lags, I was about to derp him. It's a very annoying artillery in play. KV-2 is up. Okay, sorry, KV-2. That's KV-3 all the way down there. Let's try port. They all missed! Let's go fight him. Oh shit! Oh, he's on fire! Big ass hit! Oh, what? KV-2 only did like 50 damage? T-29 put a shot into me. He doesn't have the upgraded guns. Or why doesn't he? That was a low damage roll for him. Missed? Oh, he missed. No, I don't want to be bait. Don't shoot me, you dick. Yeah, you're a dick. Can't kill anything else. Kill tier 5. Scrub Lord. Get wrecked. Oh, that was fun. We instantly gibbed and fired the SU-100M1. Oh, I hate people like this. Don't do even jack squat, even though you're low tier. But that was funny. T-29 was a pussy. Oh well. We put a lot of shots. Okay, this game is fairly won. Mostly. The Panzer. Huh. Okay. So, GG. Pause. Alright, Pussy T29 only hit me instead of hitting other people. Alright. We ammo racked the guy too. What? That's crazy. Alright. Let's have one more game with a derp gun. Derp gun is okay. I like penetrating guns. Other than all my freaking, you know. But derp gun this oh Jesus. No, we don't wanna face the heavy tank. Heavy tanks are bad. No. So let's go to the valley. It surprised me in the valley. But we do have armor. But I really don't want to fight a KV-1 and Churchill 3 without armor and without support. So the valley seems like a good idea. Or I can just fire heat shells at the KV-1 and Churchill. Who's with me? I'm Matilda. Okay. And the douche wagon and the stud. Okay, that's the push. See, with the additional cruisers, whatever you call it, you move very fast on these swampy island or swampy lands. It's very slow. When I was playing the American Tier 8 heavy tank with T-34, that thing is slow to turn right here. But with the additional cruisers right here, you move pretty fast. Why is everybody going this way? No idea. Should you guys go into town? You should go into town, folks. Crusader. And we derping for 400. Crusader has no armor. Okay. Okay. I don't get it. Now I need my team to come back up. Okay. Okay, that's still good. Thank you for saving my ass. I'll save yours soon. Stuggy's pumping. Thank you, Stug. Getting hard. Oh god, that was a terrible miss. He has a derp shot? Looks like he has a derp gun. Oh. They take some damage going down. They're shooting at turrets, so that's understandable. That still can distract. We need to carry it. Okay, still gets pumping shots into him. Oh, there's a small gun. There's about 50mm. Okay, that guy's eliminated. Big ones up on the hill, so there's no big left. Where's our artillery? Yes, nice. I took out his tracks. Oh, he has a derp gun. Right into his turret ring. Okay, we're out. We don't want to hit this. Oh, he's running. Yeah! Leave the shot. Nice hits. Oh, don't drive into a fucking river now. Or lake. Okay, there's the bishop. Nice remix, Doug, even though you're a fucking sniper. Oh, damn it. Yeah, the engine. Let's use a heat shield, because I know the Crusader has, the bishop has a lot of fucking armor. Oh, never mind. That was a waste of the heat shield, but sure. Okay. That was worth it. Killing him was worth it. Now to help out with the Churchill. Well, I'm lagging with 16 frames. Never mind, the Churchill's dead. Oh, the Derp gun. Still amazing against small tiers. What? Valentine was dead. The Derp gun is good against Pee-wee mini tiers. Attractive and splashing. And Maragda. Wow. The Valentine. Oh, the Crusader got a big ass hit into him. Okay, that was our mastery badge for some reason. Guess nobody played this thing. But let's play one more game with a 75mm. And we can call it a day. That was short too. That was only like 5 minutes. Jesus. Okay, Assault. Tier 7. We're outmatched, mostly. So, my main job is to snipe. As horrible as it seems, my main job is to snipe with this tank. Now, at 400 meters, this tank dropped its penetration to about 94mm. But it's still decent, so I still have to aim for weak spots. You can also scout with this tank, even though the view range is not that good. But it's a tier 7, so and there's a hefty amount of tank destroyer on their team, so we're not scouting. No siree. Well, at least we're using 75mm instead of the 105mm. That's a good start. So, and I think 75mm is the best gun on this tank. Like there's situations where the Derp gun doesn't become as useful to you. Like in this situation where I have to snipe at long ranges. The Hellcat is YOLO. Nice. Let's see. Since he's YOLO, I'll snipe for him. Even though I have like 50% less penetration than he does. Or 60, I don't even know. Okay, why are we YOLOing, folks? Why is that until what? I'm confuzzled. Okay. Let's see if we can see anybody. The gun depression on this thing is not bad. There is a Hellcat. Okay. And we see a BB. Oh, okay. Ground. Step B. Nice hit. Nice hit. Don't move. Nice. Flags. Okay, got nicked. Tog! Oh, pinata. Pinata. We're doing 100 damage-ish if we penetrate. This gun's not that accurate, apparently. Yeah, we got him. And back off. He might spot us. We don't have 6 cents, so there's artillery in play. Oh, cool. 94H. Oh, Panzer stood 5, killed him. It's a Panther. Yes, Panther and a DLC. Going for the F Panther. Oh, he is very well slowed. Try to track him. Okay, we try. Lower plate. Lower plate. His engine is damaged. Just retrack him. Top plate. Oh yeah, I can understand. Cupola. Nice hit on the Cupola. Okay, let's back off here. Okay, we're getting shot at. Let's back off here. Okay, KV2. What? Open shot out. Okay. I'm gonna try to aim for lower plate. Nice hit. Nice! Nice sniping. This tank. Sniping with this tank. Alright. Okay. Nope, I didn't. KV2. Nice. Nice in the turret. Hopefully I killed his loader. That'll be a plus. But let's help out the rest. Yeah. So far we're still winning, so that's good. No, we cannot take hits from these tank destroyers. They're gonna hurt if we shoot at us. Nice hits! Nice jobs! Steve Jobs. Okay, bad joke. Whatever. Okay, KV2 is back. Speculative fire, because he's out of my view range. Now. There's turret again. Okay, we have to gather. So far we're even Stevens. So, okay, thank God. He is dead. Our turret is on his own. Then we should win. We already start capping, and they're already on one side of the hill. So, let's use this react. Yeah, it's covered. Look for a team to spot for them, and we can flank shots. There it is. See, flank shots. I'm loading heat. It is going to do 80 more damage than my normal head. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, goddamn. ALC spots of GGLC. But, we did most of our job. Team should cap and win. No, this ELC was coming. Alright, so we lost that one, obviously, but teams just, you cannot ask for the better teams, I guess. We did do a lot of damage. We tracked the Panzer. We took out his ammo rack and his loader with heat shells or high explosives. So we took out his loader. Took out his commander by shooting Cupola once. Took out his commander by shooting Cupola once. Took out his tracks and wrecked him. But as you can see, we did the most damage as a tier 5 in a freaking tier 7 game when there's all tank destroyers. So I don't know what the hell these other tank destroyers were doing, but we did more damage than tank destroyers at our level. So that's all you can ask for with Panzer 4 H. But this tank is pretty good. Now, if you can color this tank brown like the anime, that would be amazing. But there's no brown coloring. Ew, that looks disgusting. Okay. Yeah, there's no... Okay, these camo sucks. So, this is a good tank. Panzer 4 H. It's a very, very good tank. Hopefully you enjoyed this review. And I'll see you guys next time. So you don't have to grind through the stupid VK 3001 to reach the Tiger and the Tiger P. Ugh. But yeah, VK. Blah, disgusting. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.